First thing you're gonna do whenever you change the filter, make sure your breakers are turned off. That way your pump doesn't try to prime while you're in the middle of doing this. Then you're gonna use a 3/4 inch deep socket and disconnect the clamp. You wanna take this bolt and put it somewhere safe where you don't lose it. Open the top, that way all the water that's in here drains back to the pool or onto the ground. And this water is going to have to go right here on the ground because of how the pump is configured. So it has a loop in it. The water's not going to go up and over the loop. Pull the filter housing off, set it off to the side. See, the filters need to be clean. Also, need to pull the plug on the side of the filter housing. Next thing you want to do is remove the filters. So you do not want to do this with a pressure washer because you will damage these pleats. New filters are about 500 bucks. So you definitely want to keep them clean every quarter. If you let them get away from you, 100% you're gonna be replacing them. So before you put everything back together, you're gonna need to clean out the filter housing. You don't want all this stuff getting on your newly cleaned filters. Next thing you wanna do is pull this seal off and clean it, because it does get debris on it. And clean this sealing surface off. So this gasket does have a flat side. So this part's flat, and it goes on the bottom part of the shell, and you can see that it's flat. You want to get your filters and put them in the housing. Some filters have a top and bottom. These do not. You want to get this piece and put it back on. Make sure you clean this sealing surface. If not, you'll be taking it back apart. Whenever you put this back on, make sure you put it where you can see the gauge without having to go around the filter housing, and also make sure the relief valve is pointing to somewhere away from some of your equipment. Like if you have a heater or a heat pump, you don't want it spraying water all over your equipment. You put your clamping ring back on. You can use your rubber mallet to make sure it's seated. While you're tightening it up, I like to have a rubber mallet and you tap the clamp. That way it pulls evenly. So then after you put everything back together, make sure you turn all your equipment back on, turn the breakers on. You can turn the pump on, or you can wait for the timer to kick back on. Turn our system back on. While it's priming, we want to make sure this air relief is open. If you leave it closed, all this will pressurize with air and it'll be stored energy. It could basically blow up in your face and not be a good thing. Let it go till all the air comes out. Once your pump's running, you want to come around and check for leaks. Make sure you don't have any leaks around your gasket sealing surface. Also inspect your salt cell or any other unions that you've busted loose. If you have leaks, take it apart and do it again. Congratulations.